Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Welcome again in Pakistan International School Taif, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia Virtual Learning System Session 2020. Welcome again, boys and girls, in class 7 English, lecture number 2. I am your teacher, Sir Adnan Sabir Mirza. We are doing lesson number 1, the mouse, deer, and the tiger, page 3 to 6 exercises of Guided English 1 book. So let's start from language structure, like I said you yesterday. Language structure, page 3, open page 3. Vocabulary is finished, and let me find out. Yes, that is the language structure. Page 3, exercise A, put a. If you see on page 3, if you see the page 3 of your, this is it, page 3. Now see this. Language structure, oral and written, book, page 3 book. Exercise A. Put a, an, or the in the blank spaces. If nothing is needed, leave the space empty. A and the, these are called the articles. These are called the articles. So here we have exercise A with the 13 fill in the blanks. I have done most uh, of the exercise for you, and in every sentence, in almost every sentence, I have left uh, a few for you. So you have to be very attentive in listening. While I'm reading, you will do on the book now. Most of them are done on the screen. You can see these 13 sentences. Most of the blanks have been done on the screen, and only few you can see, like in the second line of the first sentence, you can see a dash. So when I will read it, I will say it, and you will write on your book, and afterwards you will do it. She bought a banana, an apple. Now you see the vowels and non-vowels. We see it vowel or vowel. Okay, in modern English we say it vowels. In traditional or ordinary English we say vowels. So there is nothing problem. Um, she bought a banana, an apple, and an orange. So these blanks have been done. But the banana, the banana was rotten, and the apple and and apple and dash oranges were very small. An apple or the apple. That is The the orange. Right? The orange. Okay. Number two, I will give you a pencil and a piece of paper, but the pencil is broken. This is all done. Number three, my sister plays the piano. Do you play an instrument? Number four, I had an egg. I had an egg and a cup of coffee for our breakfast or the breakfast or an breakfast. I think for the breakfast this morning, but the coffee was cold. Number five, there was a spider on the ceiling. It was it was trying to catch an insect, but the insect was too quick, and and the spider, the insect was too quick, and the spider did not catch it. Number six, Miss Zabe is one of the teachers in our school. She is very good teacher. Us she teaches us an English, the English, or a English, the English, and the geography. Okay, when they are proper noun, when there is need of proper stress, you need to put the. For singular, you put a with the non with the consonants, and with the vowels you put an. So this is just practice. Number seven, Hamid is very tall boy. Is a very tall boy. He is the tallest boy. Here is the stress on tallest. Why the school? The school. Number eight. In the evenings, he likes to look at the moon and the stars in the sky. Number nine. We are going to the cinema tonight. We are going to see an exciting film. An exciting. An is for the singular, and exciting E is the vowel. A, E, I, O, U. These are the five vowels. These are the five vowels. Number 10. I am going to stay at a home, an home, the home tomorrow. At the home. And listen to the radio. Number 11. He was given a football for his birthday, and now he plays with the football every day. Number 12. My father was late for office. You sometimes you can skip it. You don't need to because office is not specific. It is general. He usually goes by a bus, but today the bus was full and he had to take a taxi. Take a taxi. Number 13. I was laying in bed, the bed or bed in. Why we need to put the or an, or if we leave it, it's okay. We can put, but there is no need, because usually we lie down in the beds to sleep or take rest. When I heard a loud noise, I thought someone had fired a gun. I got out of bed and looked out of the window. There was a car outside, and there was something wrong with the engine of the car. So this is it. This is end of exercise A. Now turn page 4. Turn to page 4. Exercise B. Exercise B. Here we see. Finish the sentences. If the word is countable, add S and use R. If the word is uncountable, use is and do not add S. Use it or them in other spaces. Here are some examples. Rice. Rice is cheap. Everybody eats it. Pencil. Pencils are useful. You can buy them anywhere. Ice is cold. We put it in drinks. Flower. Flowers are beautiful. We put them in vases. Now, here we see there are some punctuation mistakes. I think you need to. Yes. You have to be careful about the punctuation also. Okay. Bread, number 1. Bread is made of flour and it is made by a baker. Shoes are often made of leather. We buy them in shops. Number 3. Leather is often used to make shoes. It is very strong. Number 4. Grass is green. Cows like to eat it. Now you see grass is if you see a field of grass, it will be full, like an acre or a canal or whatever measurement you have. But grass, when it is in big quantities, it is grown on the soil. It is singular and plural same. Grass is, you treat it as singular. So and it is uncountable. You cannot count. It is a practice of uncountable and countable and singular plural also. So number 5, rulers are often made of wood. We use them for measuring. Number 6, wood is used to make many things because it is cheap. Number 7, advice is useful if it is good advice. Number 8, ships are sometimes made of steel, but they are sometimes made of wood. Now you see the next exercise. See, sometimes we need to do the things multiple times. Change the sentences into plurals. Like a bookseller sells books. So plural will be booksellers. If you see on the booksellers. Now it was a bookseller. Now booksellers sell books. It was a bookseller sells. The plural will be booksellers sell. In one place we put s, and in the next cell we take away the s. A fireman puts out fires. Firemen put out fires. Now you see in number one we have butchers. A butcher sells meat. The answer is the butchers sell meat. A cook cooks food. Cooks cook food. A tailor makes clothes. C. Tailors make clothes. D. A fisherman catches fish. Fishermen catch fish. E. A postman delivers letters. Postmen deliver letters. F. A pilot flies an aeroplane. Pilots fly aeroplanes. I think we should. So it is a difference between British and American English. We are following the British curriculum, so no need to worry about this red underline. G. A student goes to school. Students go to school. H. A mechanic looks after engines. Mechanics look after engines. Students, now you have the answers on the screen, and you have the questions in the book. So you are supposed to write the question answers on the copies. Okay, it's your own effort. Question number two: change the sentences into singular. Now it is inverse. The questions are given in plural, and you are supposed to give the singular of these. The example is authors write books. An author writes books. Dentists look after our teeth. Our dentist looks after our teeth. Now you see, now you see sentence A, a bakers bake bread. The answer is a baker bakes bread. B, teachers teach children. A teacher teaches children. Typists type letters. C, a typist types letters. D, fruit sellers sell fruit. A fruit seller sells fruit. E, clerks work in an office. A clerk works in an office. Nurses F. Nurses work in a hospital. A nurse works in a hospital. G. Carpenters make things. A carpenter make things. H. Librarian. A librarian. Librarians look after a library. A librarian looks after a library. So this is end of exercise C. Now exercise D is exercise D. Now you can see at the end of page 4, we have some pictures and we have some text above the pictures and under the picture. Every Monday, Mrs. Pervez goes to the market. You see a lady. She is carrying a basket. Um, every Thursday, Sajda watches television. Every Wednesday, Arshad plays football. Every Sunday, the boys play table tennis. Every Sunday, the men play chess. Now you see question number 1, make up questions and answer about the pictures on page 4 like this. What is Mrs. Pervez doing? She is going to the market. She goes to the market every Monday. Now, in question number 1, we are supposed to make the question and then make the answers. The first one is done. The second one is uh, every Thursday. You see the picture at page 4. Every Thursday, Sajda watches television. So the answers are in this box. You see. Uh, what is Sajida doing? She is watching television. She watches television every Thursday. Next, what is Asher doing? He is playing football. He plays football every Wednesday. Every Saturday, about every Saturday, the question is, what are the boys doing? They are playing table tennis. They play table tennis every Saturday. What are the men doing? They are playing chess. They play chess every Sunday. Now, question number 2, make 8 different questions and answers like this. Does Mrs. Pervez go to market every Monday? Yes, she does. Does Mrs. Pervez watch television every Tuesday? No, she doesn't. Because she watches television on Thursday, and the answer is no. So it will be simple answers like a yes and no, but we have to make the question and the simple answers. Uh, this is Mrs. Pervez does not go to the market every day. 8 different questions and the answers. So these have been done. You can see Saida does not watch television every day. Arshad does not play chess. Mrs. Pervez does not play football. Saida does not like to play chess. The boys do not go to the market every Monday. The men do not go to the market. The boys do not watch television. Mrs. Pervez and Saida do not play the table tennis. And Arshad and Saida do not like to go to the market. This was actually the third one. The second one I missed it. I am sorry. Yeah, this was the third one, and the second one is just in front of you. Does Saida watch television every day, every Thursday? Yes, she does. Does Saida watch television every Friday? No, she doesn't. Okay, now this makes sense. Does Ashad play football every Wednesday? Yes, he does. Does Ashad play football every Thursday? No, he doesn't. Do the boys play table tennis every Saturday? Yes, they do. Do the boys play table tennis every Sunday? No, they don't. Do the men play chess every Sunday? Yes, they do. Do the men play chess every Monday? No, they don't. So this was exercise 2. Now let's go to exercise 4. Make 4 more questions and answer using who. Who goes to the market every Monday? Mrs. Pravesh does. Next is who watches television every Thursday? Sajda does. Who plays football every Wednesday? Asha does. Who plays table tennis every Saturday? The boys do. Who plays chess every Sunday? The men do. Exercise E. Who, what, where, when. These are the WHs. Who, Hashim, Aisha, Mr. Haq, Ijaz, what climbed the tree, did homework. Now in the exercise 1, read these questions and answer about Hashim, then make similar questions and answer about Aisha, Mr. Haq, and Ijaz. What did Hashim climb? What did Hashim climb? He climbed a tree. He climbed a tree. It's written in the book. So, where did he climb? He climbed in the park. When did he climb? He climbed it yesterday. Now you see, this is the solution given in exercise 1. That is A. Hashim climbed a tree in the park yesterday. So that is who, what, where, when. Now next is Aisha. We have a solution here at number 1. What did Aisha do yesterday? She did her homework. Okay. Where did she go do it? She did it in the library. When did she do it? She did it yesterday afternoon. Now, next is Mr. Huck. What did Mr. Huck do last Saturday? He took his car. Where did he take it? He took it to the garage. When did he take it? He took it last Saturday. Okay. Last is Ijaz. What did Ijaz do last month? He sent a letter. Where did he send it? He sent it to his cousin in Singapore. Where did he send it? He sent it last month. So this is the end of exercise 1. Number 2, make 6 different questions and answer like these. Did Hashim climb a tree in the park yesterday? Yes, he did. Did Hashim do his homework yesterday? No, he didn't. So, because this is not doing about Hashim, so the answer is definitely no. So the exercise 2 is about, now you see the solution is, did Aisha do her homework in the library yesterday afternoon? Yes, she did. Did Aisha take her car to the garage? Now you see this is the job of Mr. Haq, not of Aisha. So the answer is no, she didn't. Next, did Mr. Haq take his car to the garage last night? Yes, he did. Did Mr. Haq climb the tree in the park yesterday? This is again the Hashim's work, so the answer will be no, he did it. Next is, did Ijaz send a letter to his cousin in Singapore last month? Yes, he did. Did Ijaz do his homework in the library yesterday? No, he did. So these are the 6 questions. Exercise 3. Make 8 sentences using did not. Hashim did not do his homework in the library yesterday afternoon. Hashim did not take his car to the garage uh, last Saturday. Aisha did not send a letter to her cousin in Singapore Monday last month. Aisha did not climb a tree in the park yesterday. Mr. Haq did not climb a tree in the park yesterday. Mr. Haq did not send a letter to his cousin in Singapore last month. Jaz did not take his car to the garage last Saturday. Jaz did not do his homework in the library yesterday afternoon. Next is punctuation practice. Punctuation practice, these are very important to put full stops, commas, sign of interrogation, exclamation, speech marks, apostrophes. You must give it a full reading and practice it. So we'll not do the passage for dictation at page number 6 and composition. We'll do the useful words and phrases. Come to page number 6. Phrases with A. I have a headache, a cold, a pain, a sore throat. I have a toothache, earache without A. He is in a hurry, in a rage, in a temper, in a bad mood. He flew into a rage, into a temper. Please take a seat. All of a sudden, he fell off his bicycle. Exercise. Give other ways of saying these sentence using phrases you have just read. My head is itching. I have a headache. One of my teeth is itching. I have toothache or a toothache. Toothache or a toothache. Number 3, he lost his temper. he lost his temper. He flew into a temper. My arm is hurting me. My arm itches. My throat is sore. I have a sore throat. My car is itching. My ear is itching. I have ear itch or an ear itch. He becomes very angry. He flew into a rage. 8. Please take a seat. Please sit down. Please take a seat. She wants to do it quickly. She's in a hurry. So all of a sudden, suddenly it began to rain. All of a sudden it began to rain. So student, this is it. This is the end of lesson 1. So do all the exercises from page 2 to 6, which I have shared with you on screen, and have done reading, and actually I have done hard work for you. So I hope you will do in your notebooks and underline the difficult words and give it a second reading and learn all the exercise. Students, this is not only for your examination, but it is also to make you knowledgeable, good students, and we wish you every success in life. So goodbye for now. Assalamu alaikum.